That actually happened this week. Their photographer was a family friend who is a photographer, but not a wedding photographer, which I guess was an important distinction because she didn't know, I guess, what we were doing necessarily. So I helped them frame the shot. I made sure that I helped the bride know exactly where to stand. Same thing with the ladies once they came out to the dance floor to catch the bouquet. In our place and our venue, we have a lot of chandeliers in the way.
Oh, yeah, the low hanging like artistic type chandeliers. Yeah,
right. But there is a perfect path like right in between them where you can toss with no problem. So I had to make sure she knew where to stand because she wasn't paying attention to that. Neither was the photographer. And then I made sure that where she stood, the backdrop for the photo looked good enough.
Right.
Because that's also important. Like what you're shooting down, like our background here. It's not facing out into the street or something in a parking lot.
Yeah. Super bright window.
Exactly.
Yeah, in our eyes. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Or lighting. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a nice, beautiful backdrop. So
right.
Made sure that that's important for the frame and the shot. And then, in that case, I had to also coach the bride on how to toss the bouquet because you don't really think about, most people don't think about how they throw something backwards,
Right. Yeah, because that's not something we do every day. Throw things backwards. Yeah.
Without looking.
I don't remember the last time I had to throw something backwards.
Right. Yeah, it's not normal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I had to coach her how to do it. Made sure she threw over the shoulder so she wouldn't cover her face as the.
Coming up. Right. Yeah, because you don't want to go down the middle because you'll cover your face. So over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder. Yeah.
Right.
And then I let them know, that I would count them down. That way that the photographer knew at 3 when to take the shot.
Right. Yeah. Snap the shot. Hopefully taking multiple photos.
Exactly.
All of that. Yeah. See, and that's where, that is definitely where, okay, so having either or, especially if in a do-it-yourself wedding, DIY wedding, if you're planning on your own and you're executing all of this, I feel like either you need to watch a video like this and understand how this all works out so that you can get the results you want from photos, especially if you're excited about getting photos of all these things. Because if you have a really good media team, they'll direct all of this and they're going to get the reactions. They're going to get the person catching the bouquet. I've seen those photos. The bride, like mid toss, amazing photos, like really fun. They really capture the moment. But if you don't have like a super professional media team, but you have a really good DJ, if you have a really good wedding DJ, wedding MC, that like us, who will step in and make sure it's right and care about it and not just be like, who cares?
Exactly.
Like, who cares? I don't care. Yeah. Like, they're, like photographers in the wrong place, bride's standing in the wrong place, bride's about to throw the bouquet into the chandeliers, like who cares? Like, right? Like, that's real.
The glass, who cares?
Yeah, that's real.
There's that a lot.